Hi there, I'm Blackbright, broadcasting out of the UK into your homes. Welcome to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, hi there, welcome. Yeah, I wanted to talk about the buy-to-let properties that, was the rage at one point. But, all good things must come to an end. Apparently, we had lots, I don't even know how many, I'll just say lots of people investing into buy-to-let properties. And they used to get some kind of tax concession on it. But oh no, the tax office now has to put their controlling hand in the pot and decide that, oh no, too many people are benefiting from this buy-to-let, and it was making a lot of the average person well off, wealthy even. I mean, you had the average John Joe, they could buy their property, they could take out a buy-to-let mortgage, rent out the property, get tax relief on it, and they were good to go. Anybody could have done it. But oh no, now they decide they're stopping the tax relief on all buy-to-let mortgages as of April this year. And what they're doing is they're encouraging investors or people who are buying properties, instead of doing the buy-to-let and renting them out to tenants, they want them to have holiday lettings, which is, I think, 30 weeks for the year. So it's going to affect about 40,000 tenants. Can you imagine how ruthless that is? Because, I mean, a lot of investors, some people, they might not care about the tax concessions, but a lot of people, they do want tax concessions, but now they're only going to give them tax concessions on holiday let properties. And it says the government crackdown on buy-to-let has I'm getting all my tongue tied here. Government cracks down on the buy-to-let landlords. 500,000 privately rented homes could be taken away from tenants and moved into the holiday letting sector. So all these people, the landlords are just going to be reclaiming their homes. Apparently, 10,000 landlords say that that's what they're going to do. So I tell you something, boy, you're just not safe, are you? You're minding your own business, you have your little home, you're renting it, and yes, you're renting it, and you know that it doesn't belong to you. But at the same token, you still assume that you're going to live there for goodness knows how long. I don't think people who rent really think in their minds that, oh, the landlord might want their house back, especially when it's unfurnished. Because a lot of those people have that home and believe it's their own. That's how they live in it. I think the only houses that you're safe in are council houses, because the council isn't going to come up to you one day and say, oh look, we want our house back. They're the only houses that you're safe renting. If you're renting to a landlord, you are not safe. So anyway, government hit investors with punitive measures, phased reduction in tax relief or buy-to-let mortgages to discourage residential property as an investment option. But the thing is, that's the whole point of them doing it. And why would landlords want a holiday let option when it's not throughout the year? You're only getting it for a few months. Why would anybody want that? And apparently, you can only let it to the same person for a period of time. You can't let it for more than 115 days in the year. Is it 115 or 150? One of the two. So what are you supposed to do about the mortgage for the rest of the year then? Or can you rent it out to different people during the remainder? Maybe you can only rent it out as a holiday let for 3 months for one family, and then you have to do it for 3 months for another family. Maybe that's how it works. I haven't got a clue. But if you are a buy-to-let landlord and you're used to getting tax concessions, you better look into it, because as of April, they're stopping it. What else did I buy? What else did I write down in my little notes? So they're driving investors into holiday letting, less interest to look after. Yeah, but that's another thing. Can you imagine if you are letting your house then to holiday people, are they going to take care of it like they would if they were renting it as their home? They're just going to think it's like when people go to a hotel. They don't make the bed, they don't do nothing, do they? They just think, oh, well, I'm here for a holiday. I can do what I like. So where's the incentive for them to look after the home if you're going to do holiday lettings? They're not going to have any loyalty, are they? Unless they happen to be half decent people who take pride in where they live. Other than that, you let it out to them for 3 months. You go and get your house and they pay you for the 3 months. When you go and get your house back, you probably have to buy all new furniture and what have you. And I think that is where the tax concession comes in, because the money you get on the letting, you have to buy your furniture back out of it. But then what's the incentive? Where are you making the money? If I've got it wrong, please let me know in the comments. Have a little chatter and let me know. Apparently 46,000 homes have moved from buy-to-let to holiday let. 46,000, That's 46,000 potential tenants who are in problems. Apparently there's less legal entanglements with the holiday let. 10% of landlords say they are likely to move from buy-to-let to holiday letting, affecting 300,000 properties on average. So they're changing rental properties to short-term lets. And I just think it's a way of the HMRC control. It's just control again. I'm going to tell you what you need, what you should do if you want to get a benefit. So anybody who wants some kind of tax concession, that's what they're going to have to do. So it's a form of control. You buy your house, you can't even do what you want with it. You have it for an investment purpose and you still can't do with it what you want. It's so irritating. They reckon the Airbnb is popular. And another thing, these holiday lets, they've got to be furnished. And they're going to have to be furnished to a high standard. Because if you want somebody to rent it, you're going to have to go there, show them. They're going to want to have to rent it. And that means every 30 weeks or whatever, you're going to have to kind of think, okay, got to show them the place, fix it up. You don't have them burn up the carpet, burn up the furniture. TV don't work, kettle don't work, all that kind of game. Who wants to go through all that? And the property must be available for commercial holiday letting to guests and holiday makers for at least 210 days a year. 30 weeks, that's 30 weeks a year. It must be furnished. It must be rented to the same person for more than 31 days. I think I should say for no more than 31 days. Or should that be more than 31 days? Oh, I'll put the link below. And no more than 155 days of this type of long-term occupancy for the year. So no more than 155 days of this type of long-term occupancy for the year. So they can't live in the property for more than 155 days. So I'm assuming that they can rent to the same person for more than 31 days. But yeah, I just think it's a bit... I don't see how that can be attractive to any investor, to be honest. It's more work, more monitoring, but I guess they're going to have their managing agents. But I think it's going to be more expensive. Who am I? I'm just giving you a little bit of information. And that's all for now. Have a lovely evening. Bye-bye.